Good afternoon, everyone. This is Christy with Van Ahn Company. It's Thursday, December 8th. I'm going to go over the markets with you for the day. A little bit of selling pressure into both corn and soybeans. Soybeans being down around 22 cents on the day, corn being down anywhere from about 3 to 4 cents. Corn was able to stabilize itself against soybeans earlier on, with soybeans down about 10 and corn still being up 3 cents. But it just couldn't hang once soybeans started to really fall off that market. Now, it looked like maybe you just had some sellers in here. You are range trade in these markets. You were up against some resistance points. You had export sales this morning and they were actually pretty favorable towards the top end of the range in soybeans and really good in corn, well above the range in corn. And then, other thing to note is that the US dollar was up about 90 cents at one point, and that does put pressure on. Surprisingly though, wheat was able to be on the positive side against these markets. So very unfriendly markets on both the outside, and then also corn and beans against wheat. But they were able to close anywhere from about 5 to 7 cents higher there. So some support as it's been on some key support levels and been able to bounce off that. All these markets though have been able to find themselves in a little bit of a range. Tomorrow you do have a crop report. Now, December crop report really isn't that big of a deal typically. Usually they wait until the January report to make some changes, but nonetheless, if you do get some changes, that could break the range. But for now, it seems pretty tried and true that these markets find support and resistance off some technical targets and then just kind of fall into that range. Meat markets, both cattle and feeder cattle and live cattle, traded slightly higher and slightly lower on the day. Didn't have a whole lot of movement, ended up closing just slightly lower, though you did have lean hogs once again find some support, being up anywhere from $1 to $2 on the day. Outside markets, like I said, dollar was up about 90 cents. Both crude and the Dow were also up as well. With the Dow being up almost 150 points at one point and crude being up a full $1 at one point as well. Moving forward, like I said, this market's going to be really trading off that crop report tomorrow. That'll come out at 11, and that'll offer some more details on the fundamental side. I do have to close with the disclaimer: trading in futures and options involves risk of loss and may not be suitable for all producers. Have a great day.